active. So we're going to find out more about the EA Volleyball Academy.
That's right. And with that, we want to introduce our guest for this morning. We have Allan Sharp, who is the president of the Belize Volleyball Association, and he's being joined by Abigail Sharp as well. She's a U15 player, and none other than Elton Anderson, who's a coordinator for EA Volleyball Academy. Guys, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
And welcome to the show, Miss Sharp, that the Canada, and Elton. Guys, let's get on into it, man. It is a fun Friday. We love to have fun, and volleyball is definitely one of my favorite sports. So, tell us about this academy, EA Volleyball Academy. Jump on into it.
Well, I first want to start off by saying the EA Volleyball Academy.
Yes.
It was derived by myself and my little cousin, Karen Coleman. Throughout this whole COVID, we noticed that everyone was inside. All these kids, the kids and the parents, they were texting like, "Coach, do you have anything for us to do?" We started off by sending simple volleyball drills for them to do at home if they have a ball. If they don't have a ball, we send simple national team workout, exercise, push-up, jumping jacks, sit-ups. And as we were released, like people say, because we were held captive because of the virus.
Yeah.
We decided that, hey, let's put this academy together to have these kids get active and get up off that couch and leave these games and a lot of junk food alone.
Yeah. Elton, what are your plans for this academy? How far do you want for this to go?
Well, my plan for this academy is to go as far as it can. My main goal is to have as much national team players and as much as these kids get a scholarship to go international. That's my main focus. As far as we can go, we're gonna go, and we have everything in place. We have skilled coaches. We have a wonderful facility thanks to the National Sports Council.
Yeah.
And everything so far has been great with all the help from Mr. Allan Sharp and the Belize Volleyball Association.
How receptive has it been so far? We know that, like you mentioned, I don't want to say coral, but basically we were by the coronavirus, which of course is still plaguing its head. How receptive are students or people to the academy?
Well, the reception it's overwhelming. Our main target for each group, because of the virus, was to have 20-25 kids per group. Mm-hmm. That would have made the academy have 75 participants total. As of date, we have 118 kids in the program.
Wow.
So the reception has been overwhelming. The support from the parents has been tremendous. Man, I don't know what more to say, man. We have some wonderful parents, and these kids, they just really wanted to play volleyball, man. They really wanted that break to come out the house.
Yeah. And so you had your first tournament this week, right?
Well, we were supposed to have our first tournament tomorrow, but we were advised by the BVA. We were advised by the health authorities that in lieu of everything that happened, let's keep these kids safe and let's keep ourselves safe. With all these clusters that are out and all these people that are traveling, we don't know who is who. And like Dr. Manzanero said,
right.
everybody right now is a threat.
Yeah.
So our main focus at this academy, our kids are our main priority. Oh. And we respect every parent, we respect every decision made by the parent, as the parents are the stakeholders in this academy.
Elton, you're an exceptional guy.
I could imagine the kids are disappointed. But just to be clear, you guys can still play. You're just not doing a tournament because of the travel associated with it, right?
No, well, we don't have any travel. So all our kids are from Belize.
Yeah.
So we don't have that traveling problem. But because of the clusters and people traveling out, we took today to sit down and revise what we plan to do going forward. Whereas after the Attorney General had spoken about the number of people in one place, no? So that made us put a pause on our tournament because in each one of our group we have over 30 participants.
Oh wow!
And we had set the Saturday to do the tournament because most parents are just come in the morning and they just drop off the kids and pick them up. A few stay here. So tomorrow would have been the day that they see what exactly their kids have been doing for the past 7 weeks and what they have invested in for their kids, no? So it's very disappointing, but at the same time, we have to put our health safety first.
President Sharp, let's get you into this, President Sharp, along with Abigail, guys. Pride is definitely something that comes upon us, and President Sharp, to see what Elton is doing, having all these kids being a part of this sport, taking them off, not necessarily off the street like that, but giving them extracurricular activity. How do you feel about this, sir?
Morning, guys. Well, when Elton came to us mentioning that he's starting his volleyball academy, we were extremely happy because it's having another academy, which means that more persons to help more athletes joining volleyball, more athletes having access to good coaching. As you may know, Coach Elton took his coaching course, his international coaching course about a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And so he's a certified coach. We also had other coaches there that are certified. Miss Charlene Johnson and some others were there coaching. We also had the Cuban coaches that we have presently in the country out there to help teach coaches and help teach the athletes as well. So it was a great opportunity for us to help. In the past, we have held camps, but Elton and his EA Academy showed what can be done, and I'm very pleased to see that he got much more, almost 1.5 times or 2 times what he was expecting.
Oh.
Wow. Abigail, we're seeing you and you're doing your thing. Abigail, what's your feeling like, and what is it like working along with this academy or being a part of it?
It's very exciting because, well, I was not the best player, but I've been learning many different things in this volleyball academy and learning and working better on certain things I do.
It says that you're a U15 player, Belize Volleyball Association. Abigail, in terms of dealing with this academy and then having that conversation with your friends, why would you encourage them to be a part of such academy?
I would encourage them to be a part of the academy if they play volleyball or not, just so they can learn a new sport and they can just get out the house, because I think we're all tired of staying at home.
I think all the kids across Belize appreciate you saying that. Yeah, we watch the clips of the kids playing volleyball, and clearly they're all enjoying themselves. But it's also a very important opportunity. We know time and time again that the younger the kids learn the fundamentals, the better players, better athletes they'll be in the future. Elton and Allan, tell me a bit about how you make use of the opportunity and making sure we're shaping who will be your future national team players.
Well, I can go first.
Yeah.
As you know, our program starts from age 5 all the way up to age 17, and been traveling and coaching volleyball. Most of the coaches in Central America that I've spoken to and Cuban coaches are telling us that we are just a little bit behind everybody because we start late. We don't seem to want to teach volleyball to these kids until they reach at the high school level, and we're behind. For example, you all remember that I took the male Codicador U13 team to Costa Rica. Having went to a Codicador before, I saw why we lost. I saw why we were behind. And after that, I came back. I sat and I spoke to President Sharp. I sat and spoke with several people in volleyball that, hey, we need to get these kids from early. And after that, they gave me full authority to go after these kids. And with the help of the parents, it was really overwhelming, no?
Yeah.
And then after that, we went to Costa Rica 3 years later after we came in fourth, and we came in first. So all the necessary things and all the advice that I was given, start at an early age, and don't be afraid to go after these kids and to teach them the right way, and to have them respect you in every aspect. Made it easier and made us want to teach the kids from Fabia. We know it's very complicated with the kids 5 and 6 years, but just to see them bouncing a ball,
Yeah.
just to see them throwing the ball or catching the ball, it's just a tremendous feeling.
Yeah. And for you, Allan?
Well, I mean, I think that coaching in the sport of volleyball, as you know, over the years, as Elton mentioned, we've learned every step of the way. And one of the major changes is that, one, we start much younger now. And second, we try to continue almost through anything. Even during COVID, as Coach Elton just mentioned, he was sending exercises to the kids. The coach was requiring that they video themselves and send in the video, just to make sure that they stay active. And let me say that with this program that EA Academy had over this summer, well, the Cuban coaches and the national team coaches were very excited. He already told me that he already has our U15 team ready to go. That he's managed to get a lot of guys that were at the EA camp, and same with the U17. So these are the type of camps that really add to young development.
Yeah. And their preparation.
Yeah.
So Abigail, tell us about, I mean, it sounds like one, you want to get out of the house, and two, you just love playing volleyball. But I mean, being able to get some of the skill sets and the fundamentals, and just being able to compete with other kids. Tell us about some of the things you picked up at this academy.
I picked up on my serving and my spiking. Well, I wasn't really good at spiking, but serving, I just learned to overhand serve. And my overhand serve has gotten a lot better because of this volleyball camp.
Wow.
I don't really believe that you're not that good at volleyball.
Yeah.
I think you're being
Me
a bit
either.
humble there.
I think she is.
So, Dad, is this influence of yours that you just know she could be better?
I try hard not to push too hard because I want my daughter to make her own choices.
Yeah.
It's very, very difficult, but we do my best.
All right.
So Abigail, I mean, why is it that you were attracted to playing volleyball? Is it just because you've been around it for so long?
I guess, but volleyball, when I used to watch people play it, it was different from basketball and football and all those other sports, because it just intrigued me that people could keep up this ball for such a long time.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, maybe I should play this sport when I get older, and I should join a national team.
Yeah.
All right.
Man.
So has a goal set out already.
Yes, she does. So Elton, after being that you're not able to do this this tournament tomorrow, you're not able to showcase, what happens next week, or what happens when COVID, when things sort of slow down? Does the camp continue? The academy continue?
Yes, sir. Of course, there's no stopping us. Only this COVID was stopping us, and the good Lord, that has happened. We plan to take this academy all the way into after school program. As there's a go ahead. Everything was in process for this tournament. All the kids have already got their jersey. We had already got everything. So upon releasing us or upon us going back to a normal state, we will do 1 week of training and go directly into our first tournament now. And then after that, at this process right now, we're just waiting the mandate from the kids and from some school so that we can all coordinate and find the most amicable time for all the kids to come and train. Yeah. We know that we know that some school has stated that they're going 3 days in and 3 days out, or they're going full this week and they're going and they'll be out the entire following week. So we're just trying to collaborate the best time so that we can have all these kids together.
All right, sounds good. Mr. Sharp, can you still spike?
Well, if they lower the net to about 10 to height, I can then get up and...
So you can't jump, but you can set.
Well, long as them pass the ball good, like straight to me, no make it a run boat, no way.
So who's the better player now, you or Abigail?
I'm sure she is.
All right. Well,
but let me add something. I want to also do a congratulations to EA Academy on the protocols that they have throughout this whole I mean, throughout our whole, whatever volleyball has been doing, and I sure other sports has too, and I know that there are other camps, the Stars camp and some other camps, the one in Belmopan Mystics camp, everybody has been following protocols to make sure that everything is safe. For example, you have to clean, you have to get your hands sanitized as you enter the gym. You have to have a change of shirt. You have to clean the bottom of your shoes. These are different protocols that have been put in place throughout all the camps. And right now, unfortunately, since the situation this week, the BVA has decided that all formal activities will be put on hold, will be suspended until we can get back to it. But that doesn't mean that volleyball stops playing. It just means that, well, our national teams will have to slow down, because that's more than 25 people in any one place. And so only that has slowed down. But I want to congratulate all the camps, and including EA Academy, especially, who has had great protocols in trying to keep everybody safe.
Well, we appreciate you telling us what you've been up to, and maybe it's just delayed. Well, right now we're looking at 2 weeks, right? And we're all hoping for the best. Thank you so much for telling us about what you've been up to. And best of luck.
Thanks very much, too, for hosting us.
All right. There you go. It was an excellent time for this morning, hanging out with all our guests for today, actually. But we need to move on. We've got Dr. Binax, one of the coolest guys, huh? I hope he could play volleyball as well.